Stop waiting. Seriously. Right now, you are standing at a crossroads, and you are choosing the path that leads to nowhere. You are currently wasting the only currency that actually matters. This exact unrepeatable second is ticking away. You are falling into a trap that has claimed more victims than war, poverty, or bad luck combined. It is a silent killer of dreams. It is the someday trap. And the scariest part is that you probably think you are being responsible by staying in it. Welcome to the waiting room of life. Take a look around. This is where the majority of the human race spends their entire existence. The walls are painted in the color of not yet. The air smells like stale excuses. You are holding ticket number 99, but the counter is frozen at number 1. You are not alone here. Look at the person next to you. That is the guy who is going to start his business once he buys a better laptop. Look at the woman across from you. She is going to write her book once her life feels less cluttered. You all have one thing in common. You have a vision of future you. In your mind, future you is a god. Future you is fit, wealthy, and remarkably confident. You spend hours every day visiting this person in your head. It is a beautiful place to visit, isn't it? But here is the brutal truth. Future you is a ghost. And as long as you worship the ghost, you neglect the human. You treat your current life like a dress rehearsal. You think this is just the boring montage before the real movie begins. You are just memorizing lines for a play that never actually opens. You tell yourself that you will start when the economy stabilizes. You say you will reach out to that person when you have more experience. You say you will be happy someday. But someday is a geographical lie. It is a horizon line. No matter how fast you run toward it, it stays exactly the same distance away. You are trading real, ticking time for imaginary perfection. Why do we do this? Because the waiting room is safe. Your brain is a masterpiece of evolution, but it is outdated. It is a survival machine, not a fulfillment machine. Its only job is to keep you in the cave where it is warm and predictable. Your brain views a new project, a new habit, or a new risk as a literal predator. To protect you, it invented the most sophisticated defense mechanism in history. It invented perfectionism. Perfectionism is not a badge of honor. It is not about having high standards. Perfectionism is just a high-end suit that fear wears. It is a shield. It tricks you into thinking that procrastination is actually diligent preparation. You tell yourself you are not being lazy. You are gathering data. You are optimizing the workflow. You are waiting for the right energy. That is the trap. You are hiding behind a wall of books and planners because as long as you are preparing, you cannot be judged. If you never launch, you cannot fail. If you never step onto the court, you cannot lose the game, but you also cannot win. You are choosing a guaranteed 0 over a potential 100. The waiting ends today. We are going to burn the waiting room down. To escape, you must first kill the fantasy. You must accept a truth that hurts. The perfect time is a mythological creature. It does not exist. You will always be a little bit tired. You will always have a bill to pay or a distraction to manage. If you are waiting for the feeling of being ready, you will be waiting on your deathbed. Readiness is a decision, not a feeling. You do not wait for the light to turn green to start the car. You put your foot on the gas and realize the light was never red. It was just waiting for you to move. Think about the difference between a planner and a doer. Imagine two people who want to build a house. The first person spends 3 years studying architecture, soil levels, and wind resistance. He has the perfect blueprints, but he has 0 bricks. The second person does not know anything about houses. He just starts stacking bricks. By the end of the first year, the second person's house is ugly. It is drafty, the roof is crooked, but he is living inside a house while the first person is still sitting in the rain with a piece of paper. Stop trying to be amazing. Just try to be existent. If you can do something to 70% quality, ship it. A messy workout beats a perfect plan every single time. A clumsy conversation beats a silent wish. You are terrified of failure because you think it is a brick wall. It is not. Failure is a flashlight. When you fail, the world is giving you a high-definition map of what does not work. That is the most valuable commodity on Earth. Treat your life like a laboratory. When a scientist's experiment fails, they do not say they are a loser. They say it was an interesting reaction, and they write it down. Every time you screw up, you have just paid tuition for a masterclass in reality. The only real failure is inaction, because it provides zero data. You have been told that motivation leads to action. That is a lie. It is the other way around. Action is the spark that creates the fire of motivation. Think of a steam engine. The train does not move because it is motivated. It moves because someone shoveled a piece of coal into the furnace. That one small action created heat, which created steam, which moved the heavy wheels. Do something ridiculously small today. Do not write a book. Write one sentence. Do not get in shape. Do 3 push-ups. That tiny win triggers a release of dopamine in your brain. It proves to your subconscious that you are a person who does things, not just a person who thinks things. Look at the clock on your wall. Those ticks are the sounds of your life evaporating. The curtains are already up. The audience is waiting. This is the show. There is no second life where you get to do all the things you are putting off now. The version of you that you are waiting for is currently buried under a mountain of hesitation. Smash the hourglass? Step out of the waiting room and into the arena. Yes, it is going to be messy. Yes, you will look stupid at first. But a year from now, you will be so glad you started today. Do not wait to subscribe to this channel someday. Do it right now. Prove to yourself you can make a decision in under a second. In the comments below, I want you to name your 70% action. What is the one messy thing you are doing before you go to sleep tonight? Stop waiting. Start living.